G'day YouTube, Rob again, doing another sort of movie review. I did sort of a few months ago. Some people might remember if they regularly watch, regularly watch my channel. They sort of saw that I did a sort of a movie review of the Black Swan and the Red Shoes sort of movie, and I sort of said that I wanted to sort of I had some other sort of films, related films that I sort of wanted to talk about. There's another three I wanted to sort of talk about, but I have sort of watched them before, but I wanted to sort of rewatch them before I made this particular video. So I might perhaps just talk about sort of one film that I was, out of the three that I sort of wanted to talk about, and I might perhaps get to the others, I'm sure, at some point. The film I wanted to sort of talk about was The Man of a Thousand Faces. Just came out in 1956. Just a really good movie. Just sort of a blind buy movie that I sort of bought sort of a few months ago and just watched it, not really knowing all that much about it, and really did enjoy it. I think Sean from the Media Salt channel, he was actually talking about this movie a few weeks ago. I actually sort of wanted to do a review of this film for a long time. Well, it's just the story of the actor, sort of based on the true story of Lon Chaney, who was a very sort of talented and popular actor in his time. He was in the Phantom of the Opera, and he played Quasimodo, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, how do you say it, movie. I thought I got this film basically because I sort of watched a few of Jane Greer's films. I sort of want to find more of her films. So she's in this film. That's sort of why I picked this one up. Bit of a, as I said before, a bit of a blind buy. Yeah, based on the true story. I'm not sure exactly how true it is to the real life of Lon Chaney. I think I have heard as if not quite accurate, but it's still a great story though, and I really do like the movie and enjoy the storyline to it. I think it goes for I think it's like an hour and 50 minutes, so it's a nearly a 2-hour movie, but it's a very sort of entertaining movie. I got obviously James Cagney playing Lon Chaney, and you got Deborah Malone playing his wife, and then Jane Greer. She sort of plays a bit of a support sort of actress, support role. But yeah, just about his life sort of thing, and more of his acting career, I guess. The film sort of starts out. I don't know if I just want to spoil too much, because it's sort of a film I think you've really just got to watch it sort of unfold, watching his life unfold type thing. Anyway, the film sort of starts. He's sort of married. His wife's is pregnant. She's gonna have a baby soon, and he sort of takes her to sort of meet his parents. Something he sort of hasn't been wanted. Didn't really want to. Doesn't really feel comfortable doing. Because when she sort of meets his parents, she sort of discovers that they're actually deaf. They can only sort of speak through sign language, and they sort of call them deaf and dumb type thing. So I think especially in the time, it's very much a stigma. I think people think that if you can't talk, obviously you're dumb and you're stupid, type thing. And because she's pregnant, she's going to have a baby. She's really worried that the child's going to is going to be deaf too, and so she sort of really sort of freaks out, type thing. And so that's sort of some ways sort of the beginning of the end of their sort of relationship. The relationship sort of goes downhill after that, type thing. There's a really good sort of scene where Lon Chaney sort of obviously the baby's born, but they can't really see. You can't really tell yet whether he's he's deaf. There's this sort of scene. I don't want to spoil too much, but there's a sort of scene where the baby's asleep, and Lon Chaney he wants to sort of clap his hands and sort of wake up the baby. Obviously, if the clap wakes up the baby, then obviously the baby's fine. Can hear fine, sort of thing. Because if he does it and the baby doesn't wake up, then they're going to know that the baby's deaf type thing. So that's a bit of a intense scene, I think. And then you've also got I don't want to spoil too much, but then there's sort of the major sort of thing I think sort of breaks the relationship between Lon Chaney and his wife. She was like a singer before she got pregnant type thing. So she wants to sort of go back, you know, to her career. He sort of says no, you know, because you know he thinks that the mother should be with her baby type thing. So she sort of goes behind his back and sort of gets a job singing somewhere. And once he sort of finds it, he sort of goes to the manager of the club and basically sort of gets her fired from the job. She, you know, just sort of, you know, really upset by that. You know, understandably, I suppose, you know, because she wants to have a career too, type thing. And even though he just wants her to, you know, to be a mother, because that's, you know, that's her job, you know, type thing. I guess 'cause it's a bit of a, you know, an old, you know, old style mentality, I suppose, to it. And yeah, and the film just sort of goes on from there. But yeah, it's a really great film, and just some really good scenes, and just great story, great acting. But there's another great scene, one of my favourite scenes, which I just thought was just absolutely fantastic. I don't want to spoil too much, as I said before, but there's a scene where Lon Chaney has to sort of take his son to the orphanage and sort of leave him there, type thing. And there's a thing that sort of, I don't want to spoil it, but there's a thing at the end of that scene, which is just really sort of simple and only lasts, you know, a few seconds. If you sort of blink, you'll sort of miss it. But it's a very sort of powerful thing, and I just thought that was a great way to sort of end the scene. If you watch the movie and sort of see that bit, I think you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, just, I don't know, it's a really good film, and I definitely recommend people watch it. If you just like, you know, sort of, you know, stories about, you know, real people, and just, yeah, just a you know, fascinating story, I thought, and just, yeah, really, really good. I don't want to say what else to say about it, but yeah, just, definitely if you sort of like, you know, old sort of black and white movies, or just, you know, story about, you know, real people, it's definitely worth you know, one to sort of check out. Some ways, I don't know, perhaps maybe a bit of a, reminds me a bit of, you know, Citizen Kane, you know, type thing, a bit of sort of a tragic story, you know, sort of in some ways, you know, type thing. Definitely worth sort of checking out. Yeah, so that's my sort of very quick review again. If anyone's sort of seen the film, obviously, you know, leave me a comment. I'd really love to hear your thoughts on it. Yeah, so that's my review. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon, just with another video for you. Yeah, that's it. Bye.